What's going on YouTube? It's your big homie T Wheels, man, coming back at you with a new video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe as well. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to upload a single on CD Baby. This is if you want to get your music distributed on platforms such as Tidal, Apple Music, and Spotify. So we're going to go ahead and start this video off. One thing that you definitely gonna want to make sure that you have a CD Baby account. Once you have a CD Baby account and you get inside, you'll see a landing page. You'll go ahead and click on albums and singles. Once you click on albums and singles, you're gonna click on add new title. Okay, so it's gonna give you a choice between albums and singles. Again, you know, if you're focusing on the album, you can go ahead and click that album option. But today, to make the video as fast as possible, we're gonna go ahead and click on single. So it's gonna, once you click on that, it's gonna come to two options. There's gonna be a total monetization option, and then there's gonna be a standard option. So being that I want to have the worldwide distribution and publishing royalty collection, I'm gonna go ahead and choose the $29.95 option. So here is you're just gonna put in your basic single information. You definitely want to make sure that the language is checked accordingly. I'm gonna go ahead and put my artist name in. Name of this song is Pockets Full, which is currently playing right now. So if you guys are interested, or if you like that single, go ahead and click on that. Make sure you follow me as well on Spotify after you subscribe to this channel. So again, as you're going down the list, you're gonna go ahead and take a look, and it's gonna say the record label. You'll see to the right where it says, if you leave this field empty, we'll fill in the artist. So if you're not with a record label, if you're an independent artist, you can just you're allowed to put your information in, same as the copyright owner as well. Alright, so as you scroll down, it's going to ask you if you would like a barcode or not. Now, being that I do not have a barcode, this is a new song, I'm going to go ahead and click I would like to have a barcode assigned to me for additional $5. Now here you have the terms of service. Of course, you're going to see this. You definitely want to make sure that you're reading it. But as you're going through this, it's basically you giving them permission to distribute your music on all platforms, as well as you giving them permission to do the publishing as well. So what you'll do is just go ahead and put your information in. And once again, the publishing agreement, you're giving them permission to distribute your music on all platforms. They will also put a unique identifier on your music as well, so that, let's just say, if someone likes your song and they decide to take it and use it inside of their video, what CD Baby does is they'll actually track. It has a unique identifier on that particular song, so if someone uploads it, it'll track it, and it'll actually make sure that you're getting paid for that. So that's another cool thing that CD Baby does in regards to the artist for their music. So you definitely want to double check and make sure that your name is spelled correctly. Are you going to go down to the track details, parental advisory? Does it have explicit lyrical content? Yes, this song does. You're going to make sure that you check the right language. Is it a live recording? No, this is a sound recording, so it was not recorded live, and it is also an original composition. Now this is one of the most important parts. All parties that are involved in the music or the composition, you definitely want to make sure that they are accredited accordingly. So of course I'm gonna choose myself, and as well as the producer who helped me make this track. So my producer, of course, you're gonna put that he contributed to the music. And if they don't have a publisher, you just choose no. Alright. And you just continue to move forward. Now here is for the genres. So, you would just click on what genre that your particular style of music belongs to. In this case, this is going to be hip hop. For the subgenre, it's going to be underground rap. Again, hip hop. Underground rap. Alright. So you definitely want to choose your mood, your style, what type of mood or feel that it gives off. I'm gonna say that this is soundtrack. Okay, location. We go to the United States, Mississippi. Now in this part, this is one of the most important parts as well. You definitely want to try to categorize yourself into an artist that you actually, that you kind of sound like or that your music resembles. So you definitely don't want to just put any old body in there that you may idolize. You may want to kind of stick to somewhere that makes sense with your style of music. So for me, I'm gonna say alright. So an ISRC is a unique identifying code, like a barcode basically. So it's basically it's asking if you need that as well. So in this case, I am gonna need that unique identifier. So I'm gonna choose. I need for you to assign one. Now, if you do have one, you'll be able to just choose this option and you'll just paste it on. Here it's going to give you your digital distribution options. You got the downloads plus streaming services, or downloads only, or do it all even unpaid. I want my music to be seen or heard, or available everywhere. So I'm going to choose do it all even unpaid. Now here, if there are some specific stores that you don't want your music distributed to, you can just check them off accordingly. However, I want to make sure that all checks are selected, because I want my music showing up in every platform possible. So once you see that, make sure that everything's done. You're gonna click continue and save. Here, you're gonna make sure that this is your partner IDs. It's just gonna basically ensure that, well, let me just break it down. So there may be artists that may have the same exact name as you. There could be 2, 3, or possibly even more that may have the same exact name as you. So what they do is they try to identify you so they can separate you from any other artist who may possibly have your name. So what you want to do is double check that. You click over here. And if you're new, they'll more than likely, or they're gonna create one for you, your own identifier. But you definitely just want to double check if you have released something before through another distributor. You definitely want to make sure that everything aligns 100% correctly. So here, once everything looks good, you hit continue. Now in this area, you have the option to do territory restrictions. I don't want any restrictions on my music, so I'm going to choose all territories and countries. Now, if there are specific areas that you do not want your music to be distributed or shown to, you can just click on specific territories, countries, and you can just check them off accordingly. But again, we're gonna double check and make sure that all territories and countries are selected. Once you do that, you hit save and continue. For sync, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram licensing, I'm going to opt in for all monetization options. Again, for whatever reason, if you decide that you don't want your music monetized through a certain platform, you can just uncheck it here. But again, we're going to opt in for that. Once you do that, you're going to hit agree, save and continue to move forward. Here is where you're going to submit your artwork. So everything goes smoothly, you should be able to upload our artwork here. And once it comes up successfully, you'll see this message come up here. Everything looks nice. So we're going to hit save and continue. Here's where you find your song. And once everything loads up successfully, once you see this, that means more than likely it's going to go through successfully. So you just sit back and wait for it to go through. Shouldn't take much longer. Alright, so your track has been uploaded, so that's great. Continue. Here, this is where you'll have a chance to pretty much finalize and make sure that everything is submitted and looks great. And it does look like everything is good. After that, you click on add to cart and you make sure you make your payment. Now after you make your payment, what'll most likely happen is it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks for your song to be distributed on all platforms. So you definitely want to give yourself time to promote it and CD Baby enough time to push the music through as well. Now, if you do, for whatever reason, see that you made some mistakes, you can also go back. As long as you haven't, hit the submit button as far as for them to go ahead and distribute it, you should be able to go back and make any changes that you may need to, without any issues. Let me know if you like this video. Comment if this is something that was helpful. Is there anything else that I can show you guys? Maybe I may do DistroKid or any other platforms that you guys may want to see. Just leave a comment below. Make sure you like, and again, make sure you subscribe. This is Terrell Will signing out. Peace.